I'm Brittany Gallagher, here to talk to you about future science. You may have heard about 3D printing. It's the process for making physical, three-dimensional objects through superposition of many successive layers of material. It's like what an inkjet printer does, but it stacks the ink layer by layer. This is not a new technology. 3D printing has been around since the 1980s, but it was mostly used for manufacturing. Over the last few years, we've really seen 3D printers and 3D printing items hitting the consumer market. The consumer's ability to create customized objects using 3D printing is increasing exponentially. We're becoming more aware of and more comfortable with doing this at home. In turn, what we are attempting to print is dramatically expanding. What if you could use a 3D printer to make your own clothes on demand? You'd shop in an online marketplace for a design, and maybe it's adjusted to fit your precise body type. You buy a cartridge of thread, hit print, and you're off. Industrial designer Joshua Harris visualizes a future where this is common. His design concept includes a 3D weaving technique that creates clothing from fabric cartridges and a recycling function that reverses the process, turning printed clothing back into spools of thread. I personally cannot wait for the replicator envisioned in Star Trek to come to fruition. Unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. However, 3D printed food is a real thing. Right now, there are many different companies experimenting with different techniques, ingredients, and an overall approach to this new way to prepare food. Some have taken to creating complex art pieces made of sugar or chocolate that are, of course, edible. But outside of the amazingly appealing desserts, the future 3D printed food could maybe improve nutritional health. Some companies are taking organic foods and turning them into easily storable paste, packed with all the nutrients you need. Then this otherwise unappealing but super nutritious goo could be loaded into a 3D food printer, and then it could become a pizza or a cheeseburger or whatever you want to print. And of course, as technology improves, it will only become more mouthwatering. When 3D printed started trending, the medical world took to creating customized prosthetics. Nobody is made the same, and no body part is made the same. So the ability to create uniquely fitted prosthetics has changed and will continue to change countless lives for the better. But as the future unfolds, we are becoming more ambitious with what we can do. There is a strong push for 3D printed organs. The first wave of this new concept focused on skin grafts, but as doctors explore this frontier, some have found promise in printing organs using your own stem cells, and then allowing them to multiply in a petri dish. The resulting mixture, a sort of biological ink, is fed into a 3D printer, which is programmed to arrange different cell types and other materials into a precise three-dimensional shape. This process is already seeing some success. In 2013, a 2-year-old girl in Illinois, who was born without a trachea, received one built with her own stem cells. Because the cells are the patient's own cells, the success rates are significantly higher. Bioprinting hopes to offer new alternatives for those inflicted with diseases or non-functioning tissues or organs, maintaining the same principle of medicine, to help and to heal. In 2014, the International Space Station printed a socket wrench in space from a 3D printer. What seems impossible shapes the possible, and 3D printing makes impossible possible. In the next 10 years, we will be in a better position to print our own clothes, food, and even organs. The future of 3D printing has me excited. Here's to the future. I'm Brittany Gallagher, signing off.